Psalm 10, verses 1 through 11. Why do you stand far off, Yahweh? Why do you hide yourself in times of trouble? In arrogance, the wicked hunt down the weak. They are caught in the schemes that they devise. For the wicked boasts of his heart's cravings. He blesses the greedy and condemns Yahweh. The wicked, in the pride of his face, has no room in his thoughts for God. His ways are prosperous at all times. He is arrogant, and your laws are far from his sight. As for all his adversaries, he sneers at them. He says in his heart, I shall not be shaken. For generations I shall have no trouble. His mouth is full of cursing, deceit, and oppression. Under his tongue is mischief and iniquity. He lies in wait near the villages. From ambushes he murders the innocent. His eyes are secretly against the helpless. He lurks in secret as a lion in his ambush. He lies in wait to catch the helpless. He catches the helpless when he draws him in his net. The helpless are crushed. They collapse. They fall under his strength. He says in his heart, God has forgotten. He hides his face. He will never see it. Psalm 9 or 10, verses 1 through 11. Sorry about that. What I want to focus on today is verse 7 in Psalm 10. Verse 7 says, His mouth is full of cursing, deceit, and oppression. Under his tongue is mischief and iniquity. This has been something that has been very prevalent for me the last couple weeks, and kind of culminated to a blow yesterday. I'm realizing that what I have been saying has not been helpful to myself and to those around me. It's been very short fuse, frustrated, panicked, angry, depressed, you name it, the list can go on. And it's one of those cases where, I understand that, we are given these emotions to feel something as a reaction to um, boundaries that are crossed with us. However, I always teach people, guide people to, it's okay to feel them, but it's not okay to stay there. And I'm catching myself realizing I need to practice what I preach a little bit better. Yesterday, I stayed there a lot as a result of a couple other things from the day before. But yesterday, I stayed there and I took it out on strangers, on family, on friends, and everybody else. And above everything, I took it out on myself. The words I was saying to myself were not life-giving. They were tearing me down, affirming the chaos and the pit that I was feeling in. So what I want to quickly highlight is something that James, the brother of Jesus, says in James 3. So the tongue is also a little member and boasts great things. See how a fire can spread to a large forest? And the tongue is a fire. The world of iniquity among our members is the tongue, which defiles the whole body and sets on fire the course of nature, and is set on fire by Gehenna, or the fires of hell. Out of the mouth comes blessing and curse. My brothers, these things ought not to be so. Does a spring send out from the same opening fresh and bitter water? Can a fig tree, my brothers, yield olives, or a vine figs? And that's verses 5, 6, and 10 from James 3. And what I want to leave you guys with is that idea of, kind of that old adage we're taught when we were kids: watch what we say, not only to those around us, but to ourselves. The more we say, I'm a failure, I'm a loser, I'm a screw up, everything like that, those things will start to envelop who we are and become our identity. And this was something I learned and kind of had a revelation about back 5-6 years ago. I was one that was a victim of bullying in school, like I'm sure most of us were. But my way of coping with that was to be like, yeah, you're right, I am, yeah, and kind of take the sting out of those too. And I think what that did over the course of time was it led me to develop the identity of who I am, even to date. I am anxious. No, I am a person who struggles with anxiety. I'm addicted. No, I'm a person who struggles with addiction. When we cycle it back to being the human and the person that God created us to be, we can recognize that the struggles that we face are external. They're not a part of our identity that God has gifted us. So, in knowing that, we can work with God, kind of go back to the creator's manual, the instruction manual, and see how can we help overcome these things. It's not easy, don't get me wrong, but these are things that we should look at. So that's what I want to leave you guys with today. I apologize if this feels rushed or frantic. I have tried to record this 3 times and have failed the first 2. This is 3. 3 times the charm. Monday, we're having a break. Tuesday, we will be back for the next part of Who Am I Again? Our series on identity. How fitting. And then next Sunday, we will wrap up Psalm 10. There's only 6 verses left. So we'll do that. 7 verses, excuse me. So if you have any comments, want to continue the conversation, put it in the comments below. And I will catch y'all later. Until next time, stay blessed.